We absolutely have to get much more efficient when it comes to expenses. So I've talked about the fact that I've run my own companies. For the last 17 years, my company, I'm a professional contract negotiator. I have negotiated, my team has negotiated, my company has negotiated hundreds of millions of dollars of contracts for financial institutions all across the United States. I've probably trained thousands of C-level executives on how to negotiate, and I hope that perhaps if I'm seated, I could train some of our staff and help some of our staff understand how to negotiate contracts and restructure all of those expenses. I think what we have to come to the realization is that we are, at the end of the day, a private institution in a public financing system that doesn't work for us. It's really easy to wring our hands and complain about recapture. We've been trying to change it for years and years. We can advocate all we want. It's not going to change, and we have to settle with that fact and do something different, and we need to raise revenue. And I'll talk about EEF for just a minute. EEF was one of the great stars of our community, one of the great assets of our community that we should be holding up. Right now, when they write a check for $2.5 million, their donors don't know if they're funding teachers or funding deficits. We need to unleash EEF. We need to unbridle EEF to do amazing things for this community. There are millions and millions of dollars sitting on the sidelines right now that if we told parents they had options to direct their dollars toward things that are in line with their giving priorities, we wouldn't be having an EEF that's struggling. So we need to look at generating revenue, and we need to be smart. And that's very important to me, and that's what I'm going to advocate for if I'm so fortunate to be seated.
Vote Silva for Eanes in Place 5. Early voting starts April 22nd.